downtown Milwaukee. We Family Field. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's interleague baseball on the show. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has that gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now to the plate, here is DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under this one. One pitch, one away.
Batting second. The first base.
So bases are empty with one gone, and that brings ball one. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well into right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Sliders, strike three called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. Two gone. Joey Gallo will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 13, Joey Gallo.
First pitch on its way. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Ball one,
two out, nobody on. 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out,
outside.
If you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Can't find his zone there, and it's 3-1. Left field, Yelich on the move. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. And he falls behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And another foul ball. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
It's 1-2. 2.
Fouled off.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
1-2. Here it is. Again, he sends it out of play. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. The Yankees do get one on the solo. Rougned Odor is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 1 out.
Now playing left, number 13, Joey.
No one on with 1 down. And up next will be Willie Adames.
Not shortstop.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Adames has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Count remains 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Christian Yelich comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Torres on at first, nobody out. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. One and two to the Yankees catcher. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient. even with 2 strikes.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Just the 2nd inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
At the plate, Jordan Montgomery. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. Escobar is there. 2 down. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the 2nd out.
And it's fouled away.
It's so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Last half of the 2nd set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Avisail Garcia. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
2-0 now. Hit in the air down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's a ball. Down to 3-1.
Narvaez will be next. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the 2nd. Now the first pitch. Narvaez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
A runner at first with no outs here. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
I got the count 2-2.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Working for the punch out and the offering. He pulls this one into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Batting
Eduardo Escobar standing in. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Next for Milwaukee, Daniel Vogelbach. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Brewers strand one, still down. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
The first baseman, Anthony.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane going back, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And that one yanked just foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Line, that's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now back.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here, and he's going to have damage on his hands.
Here's Joey Gallo now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Wong is there. One there. Back to first. So they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Now back.
Stepping in once again is Aaron Hicks. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Fastball well outside. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. Taken in by Wong. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So here is Lorenzo Cain, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Torres has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now it'll be Brandon Woodruff. Hit hard on the ground to second. Torres scoops it up, and there's out number 2. So the next to bat will be Colton Wong. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. And that misses for ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Swing and a liner. Yelich has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. One out, bases empty, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
King is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Up next, Gio Urshela off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now it's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Strike called. 2-1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. There's ball 4. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Jordan Montgomery. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to hunt. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next will be Willy Adames.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And this one's over at the knees. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set it. Focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In is Christian Yelich as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
So here's Avisail Garcia. And that misses ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Swung on in the dirt. Strike three. Sanchez has it, and that ends the inning. On in order are the Brewers. They trail here 4-0. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Well, he's still out there to start the fifth inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Yelich is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next to the first baseman.
So one down, no one aboard. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Next to hit is Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Yelich going back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Fouled away. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball one. Yeah.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Wong has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Halfway home tonight from American Family Field, 5-0 New York. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney. Now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Narvaez is retired, and there's one away.
The third baseman.
Next to hit, Eduardo Escobar comes into this at-bat. Strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Eduardo Escobar becomes out number 2 this inning. Daniel Vogelback is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And oh, that gets him on the mound. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And how about the recovery here as they get him at second base, so forget about the miscue there as the inning is over. Milwaukee leads 1. Need to get... Adrian Hauser takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 37, Adrian.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Next, it'll be Gleyber Torres. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning. Jace Peterson is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. He's baffled by the curve that time for a strike.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now back, second baseman.
So next to hit is Colton Wong. No hits to this point. Now first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. A 1-1.
Ball. I got 2-1 to count.
Weak roller right side. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So next to bat will be Willie Adames. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
2 out, nobody on. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Christian Yelich stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Grounder down the line at 3rd. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Avisail Garcia is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Daniel Norris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and stepping up is the shortstop, Gio Urshela, and that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Kyle Higashioka will grab a bat and hit.
Number 66, Kyle Higashioka.
He's set and the pitch. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Norris offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Urshela gets his lead at first, nobody out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Outside.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ruknet Odor becomes the first out of the inning. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Runners are at first and second with one away. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2.
That's the ball. I got the count 1 and 2.
Swing and he pops him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on. Luke Boyd stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base. Number 63 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Digging in will be Narvaez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And the 1-2.
2-2 now.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Daniel Vogelback's next as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so it's working full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Vogelback is off of first with 2 away. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Hit on the ground toward the left. Odor has it. Throw on to Vogt takes care of him, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. Need to get it going soon. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brad Boxberger will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jackie Bradley Jr. will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 now.
3 balls,
Joey Gallo
no
will be
strike.
next. Here it comes, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Now that's a
balls,
really
1
curious
strike.
pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And
Nope.
a good take
Ball
there will
4.
net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Here's the first pitch. Joey Gallo
0-1
stands
the
in
count.
as he can't connect here. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Up next.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And he is in there.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Torres.
Next up is Gleyber Torres, and they're runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Fouled off. Runners are at first and third, 1 away.
Ball,
2-1.
that count.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind in the count with guys on base.
Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready now is Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one.
0-1.
And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-0 delivery. Fouled away. A ballman, 2 strikes. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB
Will have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So here now is Jackie Bradley, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Bradley.
Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in now for the Brewers, Colton Wong grounded out in his last at-bat. Left side, but well fouled. One out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Colton Wong becomes out number 2 this inning. So now to the plate, Willie Adames. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Hit hard to third. Fielded by Adore. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Hunter Strickland enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. From the stretch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Clint Frazier will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 77, Clint.
From the belt, the pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Urshela aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air now out to left field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rougned Odor, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Striding in is Luke Voigt. First delivery to him. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center as this lead swells to 7-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The pitch. Popped him up. Vogelback has a play, and that retires the side. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's the Yankees 7 and the Brewers nothing. Aaron O'Day, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. And here's Christian Yelich now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Avisail Garcia is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Nope,
Ball 2 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 to him now. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And this is popped up. Back behind second, Urshela moving to his left, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate here is Omar Narvaez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. The Brewers down to their final strike. And he misses there, 1 and 2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2 and 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Down the first baseline. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jordan Montgomery takes home the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs, 4 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.